Greetings, YouTube. This is Yvette, and welcome to my channel. Hey, this is a channel where we are always fasting. We're getting ready. Well, actually, we're into our 40-day fast. It just started this evening. If you have not started yet, please start your fast. On the East Coast, it's already beyond midnight. West Coast, it's about 11 o'clock, almost 10:45. Um, and so start your fast in the evening. If you did not start today, I'm expecting you to start tomorrow. So if you're just signing in and just finding out, we are doing a 40-day water fast. And we are getting rid of every single thing that has been bothering us, that has been getting into the way. This is the fast for the year where we are setting things in motion, where we are taking our rightful place in God's kingdom as kings and priests, queens and priestesses, um, taking dominion over the earth like Jesus gave it to us, like God gave it to Adam and Eve. Take your rightful positions, take authority over the enemy. He does not run us. And I just had a conversation with somebody today who was talking to me about some situations with their family. And I'm just like, you're missing the point. Those are things that are put in place that the enemy uses to distract you. The enemy doesn't use strangers to distract us if we don't get off base with strangers. He usually will use people who are close to you. Don't get off track. Stay in the spirit, okay? Because in the spirit, you can see these things that happen in the natural that are just there to distract you. Really, God wants you to focus on Him and to trust in Him and to know that He's worked everything out no matter what the situation is. Somebody told me, you're always so high energy, always in a good mood. We should have joy. Our pastor preached this weekend, and he talked about the joy of the Lord being our strength, you know, um, and that is actually true. And he tells us to have joy. And we talked about our mouths, our tongue, and how, and for a while we've been talking about spiritual leprosy, how it is something that started with the mouth. And we run our mouths a lot. We say things we should not say. We spend time with idle words. We're cursing people. I just did a video about cursing. And do you know that blessed people cannot be cursed? If you get yourself off track where you start worrying about people and take your eyes off of God, guess what? God is no longer number one in your life. It is the people. He's no longer your potter. You've allowed people to be your potter, and you are the clay, and you do whatever people say. No, I won't succumb to people. So God is my potter. God is my creator. I trust in Him. He is my provider. And so I'm not sweating the small stuff, okay? So this time, I'm also not letting food get in my way. So today we started our fast, and I'll tell you that there are things in my fridge that I tried to eat today that I'm not going to consume. But this time I'm not going to have that guilt where I'm like, "Oh God, I can't throw that away. I got to delay the fast because I got to eat this stuff." You know what? I'm going to end up making soup or things for people to take out into the community and feed the homeless because I don't want to throw it away. But there's always somebody homeless. If you don't know a group of homeless people to feed with the food that you have left, you know places where there's people that just hang out that onesie twosie if in your neighborhood you don't have that many. And you can pass that out to somebody. In Vegas, when I was eating and I had too much food and I couldn't consume it all, I asked them to give me this in a doggy bag, and I went out and I split that food up, and they gave me a couple trays, and I took it out and passed it out to, just people that looked like they could use a meal in Vegas. And believe me, they appreciated it. They appreciated it. I'm going to sign off, but for those of you who did not start your fast, perhaps you're not planning to fast. I am saying this is not a, well, I don't know if I want to do it. No, this is a win. Like Jesus said, when you fast, we have to do this, okay? If you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? When are you, for those of us, especially those of us who are carrying sickness and disease and extra weight, when are we going to say enough is enough? I have been carrying extra weight. Enough is enough. Okay, this is it. I'm tired of the enemy using things over me, and I'm not giving him my temple. Okay, I got to have command over my temple. Okay, so I'm praying for you. I'm praying for those of you on the channel. If you're diabetic, do a raw organic diet with fruits and veggies only. Yes, you can have salad dressing. Yes, you can make a smoothie. Yes, you can juice the fruits and vegetables. You can do that as long as you're eating raw, organic fruits and vegetables. Don't cook anything. Don't add any sugars or any sweeteners, okay? Stevia, if you want to do that, but it has to be stevia that is nothing else but stevia, not the maltodextrin and all the other additives that they put in there because that's toxic stuff to our bodies. Okay, so just a little stevia if you'd like to use that. Okay, so I'm going to sign off. Bless you. Hey, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Turn on the notifications because we're going to start, listen, talking about where we are in our fast every single day and talk about the things that are going on because I guarantee you the enemy is using the same thing on all of us to try to get us distracted. It would not surprise me if he brought sickness to us, but guess what? Stay the course. Walk in the spirit and don't pay attention to the natural. If somebody goes off on you, just know it's just the enemy. Family's going to start acting funny. Listen, there's going to be some clashes between spouses because the enemy will use the spouse. He'll cause us to misunderstand each other. And what do you know? You got a fight in the house going on. It's the enemy. I want you to know that. Take the higher road and you be the spiritual one, okay? You don't have to respond to everything. Give a soft answer, okay? Give a soft answer like Proverbs tells us to do. All right. Anyway, let's sign off and subscribe and let's do this thing. We're fasting. Bye bye.